Gang, 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 what's going on, fam? Alright, we bowling here. Still got a few stuff I gotta get in order. But while I'm doing that, let's get to watching this Thomas Wade video. I missed it last night. Thomas Wade is the guy, man. $13 ago.
FlexJobs is the #1 job site to find remote, work from home, and flexible schedule job opportunities since 2007. So, how does FlexJobs work? Well, FlexJobs is a subscription service for job seekers that features flexible and remote jobs. We have an A+ rating from...
Next, we're looking at S&P 500.
Let's put this bad boy up here.
Futures, time frame is 2000 tick chart. And if you've been trading ES today, you may notice that your bars are a little bit different than mine. This is completely normal. Remember, tick charts are not static as time-based charts. It depends on the data provider, on the broker, on the reloading of historical data. There are multiple factors that goes into how bars are betting on the tick charts. Most of the times we all can match our charts to look the same, but today for whatever reason I noticed that me and multiple other traders, our bars look different even after reloading the chart multiple different times. So if you want to compare your trades to mine today and you can see little differences in the bars, it's completely normal. Sometimes it can happen. Most of the times we can make our chart look the same. Now today was very peculiar. It was a very difficult day to trade. Very few high probability setups, a lot of stacked areas, and it just showed how you need to be in control of your emotions. Because we have an edge that we want to follow, we have a strategy, and this edge puts odds on our side. But if you want to take a proper high probability setup, multiple factors need to align. The structure needs to look good, the pattern itself needs to look good, the behavior of the pattern needs to look good as well. If all these factors are not aligned, and I'm not sure and I'm hesitating, or I'm feeling that I will be forcing entry, I cannot take this entry. A lot of traders, they feel the itch to take a trade. They feel the need to take a trade because they sit here every single day and it makes them feel like every single day I need to perform, I need to make certain amount of money, I need to take certain amount of trades. But there is nowhere written that you're going to get multiple trades right after open. Traders right after open feel like they're gonna have to take multiple trades, but sometimes market opens and you're going to have to sit here for 3 hours before market will offer you a high probability setup that you are comfortable with taking, and you know deep down that you're not guessing, because there are setups all over the place. But if you want to take a setup that you feel comfortable with and is following the rules, you have to sit here throughout these areas without forcing an entry. Take a look at this way. If you own a restaurant and you offer a lot of meals on the menu, not every single time you're going to be able to offer every single meal. Sometimes the supplier will be late, will delay his order, and you will, for example, not get the lobster, and you cannot put lobster on the menu. You cannot put chicken and present it to customers as a lobster. No, there is no lobster today, and you have to order something else. So if there is no good high probability setup on the menu, that doesn't mean that you're going to take a substitute for high probability setup just because you feel the need to take an entry. It's completely okay to sit here for multiple hours when you're not sure. Of course, if you fully trust your read, and you think you're following the rules, you can take an entry, but you have to be honest with yourself that sometimes you know that you're forcing the entry probably. This was the case today. Why was today so difficult to trade? Because we traded up, price created overshoot of this uptrend, and remember, after break of a trend line, we expect new extreme, overshoot leads to break of a channel or possibly straight up reversal. Price created a break of the uptrend and new high was formed. So right now, uptrend played out. So at this point on, we expect correction phase or probably reversal. Since I have a new high, I'm going to be drawing my trend line wider. I'm not going to be drawing my trend line tight like this, because once you expect reversal, you're drawing the trend line wider. Price created, new high, first entry long, second entry long failure, which worked for a scalp, but it first pushed above EMA, a little bit of a bullish bar, and it didn't form perfectly. Then price pushed and created a second leg down, and you can see how EMA is starting to get in the middle of these bars. You're starting to go sideways without any clear direction, and basically price broke below this trading range right here. Price broke back above the trading range, and here was difference in tick charts, because I noticed that some traders had a high low here, and if you had high low here, this would have been a great entry, because high low confirmed the failed breakout, and you expect for price to pull back into trading range, because most breakouts will fail. Price broke to the downside, most breakouts will fail, pull back into trading range, and you get a chance to jump on board on a higher low. I didn't get any higher low, so I needed to be patient here. Notice uptrend traded higher, there was a break, but there was no new high for the uptrend. Downtrend worked lower, and once we had this, another on a higher low. I didn't get any higher low, so I needed to be patient here. Notice uptrend traded higher, there was a break, but there was no new high for the uptrend. Downtrend worked lower, and once we had this, another failed breakout, it's quite unusual to get such a big two failed breakouts right after the first one. So what I did, I drew my support a little lower. A little lower down here, and I played this as a trading range. And here's the first decent setup that we can take, because we have a downtrend working lower. There is no, unfortunately, clear break and new low, but we're bouncing off the support, and price created a high low, confirmation of the double bottom, which is a decent bullish signal bar, so you can take this entry. However, I would have preferred to have a cleaner break and a new low. It doesn't matter how tight I draw it, I still don't have convincing break and a new extreme on the chart. So for that reason, I finally set up a little bit aggressive, but in trading range structures, we want to buy low, we want to sell high, and right now we're coming off the lows. Now, then you're expecting to get a failed second entry short, but notice what happened. Second entry short formed, but it pushed below EMA, and the second entry short failure closed above EMA, but EMA is in the middle of these bars. It's way too big now, and this uptrend now has a break and a new high. As the failed second entry short is forming, it's forming after it created new extreme. I didn't like taking this trade as well. Now notice how I'm redrawing the trend line from this point on. I'm redrawing the trend line because the first initial trend line already had a breaking high, another new high, and you keep pushing higher so much, and this is a little bit congested. So this is where the
Take some notes here. You shall be given to seek and you shall find, knock and you shall open unto. Know where all things are working in place. Reality is online. Positive implemental communities.
second uptrend started, because the first one I had multiple new extremes. After this congestion, there was a big leg up. So this is where I'm going to redraw my trend line, and this is looking at this point on way too bullish. So I'm not really looking to sell the market. We traded up into this trading range, so there is a higher likelihood that we're going to break to the upside, and price created after break of the channel 2 legs to a new extreme. Now after I have a 2 legs to a new extreme, I'm leaning more towards bearish bias, because we still broke higher above the trading range. But what I can see that this is still looking quite bullish. I have a little bit of a dilemma. I'm thinking short, but at the same time the structure is still looking quite bullish, because if I take a look at the right side of the chart like this, I cannot deny the structure is quite bullish. There's a possibility for you to draw a channel like this, and I noticed a lot of traders drew their channel like this. This channel is not perfect. Why? Because notice the trading range was too wide. A lot of times you can find a bigger channel after you have a first leg and you go into consolidation. You can find a channel like this, but you can tell that this channel Why? Because notice the trading range was too wide for you to draw a channel like this. And I noticed a lot of traders drew their channel like this. This channel is not perfect. Why? Because notice the trading range was too wide. A lot of times you can find a bigger channel after you have a first lag and you go into consolidation. You can find a channel like this, but you can tell that this channel is not valid by how much empty room there is at the top. And it looks like trend is losing steam, is wavering, and it's about to tilt very soon. So if you're watching the channels, you always want them to bounce up and down, just like support and resistance, just land it. And the fact that there's so much empty room here just goes to show that the uptrend is really not strong. And notice this entire area of confusion. So many overlapping bars, EMA completely in the middle of these bars. And now you can say that this is a trading range. Can I buy low and sell high? You can, but when I was watching this, I had two conflicting beliefs. I had a bullish structure working higher, so buys still look bullish, but at the same time, we just broke above trading range and we were working below EMA a little bit. I didn't see clear buys here. And you guys can see price ended up working lower. This was the area where really you can get chopped up easily. Price created new low, first entry short pullback, second entry short, which was tempting, but on my chart, there's a horrible signal bar. After that, there was a pure congestion. You guys can see price action rules are still working because price created a failed breakout above the resistance and market pullback. And then we had new high, first entry long, pullback, second entry long, which is quite tempting. I will actually mark this entry because this is a big bullish bar. Downtrend played out with the break new low and it's a second entry long off the bottom. There was a high low, which me, unfortunately, I don't have a good signal bar. Other traders had nice bullish signal bar. If you had a great signal bar here on a high low, this is where you want to go long, because this high low now confirms the second entry long, and you pushed above EMA, which confirmed the momentum. So this is where you want to go long now. And price kept pushing higher, broke down lower. When I was watching this personally, I was completely just sitting on my hands. Like I mentioned, I didn't see any clear bias. Price was still looking a bit bullish, at the same time looking bearish, because we broke above the trading range and you expect a little pullback. So this is just a consolidating area where I'm going to personally stay away from. I don't want to have any piece of this. But notice here we had higher low confirming the second entry long, and here we have lower high confirming new low, first entry short, second entry short. Push below EMA confirming bearish momentum, and here we have push above EMA confirming the bullish momentum. So you guys can see how higher low and lower high are serving as confirmation setups if they form properly. They need to push below EMA if we're looking to short, and they need to push above EMA when going long. Now, this would have been a massive runner, but once market broke to the downside shorter like this is where structure got cleaner, and this is where we start to think only in short. Because EMA is pointing down, this downtrend is in play, and all we want is a high probability setup at the key entry point. Price created a new low and created the first entry short, pullback, second entry short. But this second entry short, even when it has short and break a new high, is far away from EMA, and I cannot take it because once second entry short forms far away from EMA, a lot of times this can trap traders and result into forming a double trap. And this is what double trap looks like, because it traps everybody going short too early, far away from EMA, and everybody going long too early. This was my first trade for the day, and this trade barely worked for a 9 ticks, so it made 8 tick target profit. So this ended up being a winner. I saw this uptrend break new high and a second leg to a new extreme, and EMA kept holding price at the same time. This downtrend, according to rules, needs to get new extreme. So this is a nice bearish signal bar off the key entry point, work for a scalp before price ended up working hard and then continuing in the direction. Now I want to talk about the setup right here, because traders took this, felt second entry long and a second entry short, and were wondering why this setup failed. Now notice after you form a double trap, price created a bullish off the key entry, break new high and a second leg to a new extreme, and EMA kept holding tick target profit. So this
So I hope, I don't know if you guys can see this, but this freaking break new high. See, sometimes I be thinking about taking these trades here, but I realize you gotta wait for confirmation. Because look how this thing has 2 pushes to the
Winner, I
new
saw
high
this
before it actually
option
goes
break new
down.
high and second leg to new extreme, and
Gotta
EMA
watch
keep
out
holding
for
the
that.
price. At the same time, this downtrend, according to rules, needs to get new extreme. So this is a nice bear signal bar off the key entry point, work for a scalp before price ended up working higher and then continuing in the direction. Now I want to talk about the setup right here, because traders took this, felt second entry long and a second entry short, and were wondering why this setup failed. Now, notice after you form a double trap, price created a bullish bar like this, which is confirming basically that the uptrend is still in play, because this double trap was supposed to work and was supposed to push lower. The fact that price created another swing is now confirming this bullish uptrend working higher. So that means, just gonna quickly draw it.
Babe!
What?
I got a letter from Jeff Bezos!
What?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I know what it is. Ooh! It's my monthly paycheck from Audible.
$1,200. You got paid $1,200 by Audible this month?
That this uptrend right now needs to get new extreme. Once you're watching the double trap, you can play the short-term one, but after this swing is formed and the bullish bar pushed above EMA, this is what confirmed the larger channel. Also notice why this is not a great place to go short. You have a double bottom right here, you have a rejection of this level on this bar right here, and you have big bullish bar again. A lot of times you guys heard me saying I'm not taking a lower high after big bullish bar, and notice how there is potential support forming. So you have a micro double bottom here, you get rejection of the same level right here, and you get gigantic bullish bar of the same level right here. So you guys can see how the bearish momentum is losing steam, and I can see why you took it, because this is a failed second entry long and a second entry short. A lot of times when the failed second entry long is higher than the lower high and it stacks below EMA like this is pretty typical failed second entry long trap that tends to form a lot of times. It's just a little nuance. So if you took this trade, I can definitely see why, as it was quite tempting. But the main reason to avoid this was this trend line that now had to break a new extreme, and now you could look at this trend line after this swing right here and the multiple bottoms right here holding the price. Price created a break, second move up, second leg, and price created a new extreme. At this point on, you wouldn't have the trend line yet. All you would see is a massive downtrend without new extreme, because this downtrend need get new extreme form. I see that this uptrend has a break, new extreme, and right now this shortened downtrend is in play, and I need to see a break and new low of this downtrend and price getting new high. And at this point on, after such a big move down and this uptrend playing out, you expect for price to push below EMA and give you a lower high or failed second entry long. A lower high form above the EMA, so right now you have to wait, and you want to wait for failed second entry long if it's going to push below the EMA, but the failed second entry long stayed above the EMA as well, and it is congested. This is very aggressive entry. I'm just marking it as an example because context here is perfect. The bigger downtrend needs to get new extreme, 2 legs up, uptrend played out with the break a new high, but look how stacked it is. This right here set up the trend line after we push lower, but this would have been much better had this entry closed below the exponential moving average. And this is why today was so difficult to trade and so frustrating, because you can see these entries working context wise, but you cannot really pull the trigger here because you'll be breaking the behavior rule. Same thing right here, price created had this entry closed below the exponential moving average. And this is why today was so difficult to trade and so frustrating, because you can see these entries working context wise, but you cannot really pull the trigger here because you'll be breaking the behavior rule. Same thing right here, price created first entry short, second entry short, but shortened option is in play, so you want to be patient. And notice price confirmed the second entry short of the EMA, but look at the signal bar, horrible on my chart again. So I really thought about entering here. It was so tempting, and you're predicting this trade, you probably know that you're going to get a lower high after second entry short. If it forms, it's probably a good confirmation setup, but it just formed really bad, and lower high is supposed to have a decent signal bar. First leg to a new extreme, second leg to a new extreme. So what do you expect at this point on? You expect for price to create new extreme for this major downtrend. First entry long, push below EMA confirming the bearish momentum, second entry long failure, but notice what you have. Horrible bullish bar, full bullish spin bar, and then you get bearish bar with the bullish stem here again. You cannot just sell here no matter how much you want. Context wise, this makes sense. Below EMA, failed second entry long. You expect according to rules get new extreme, but once again you're forced to just sit on your hands and watch the market go and create scalp without you. Now the next setup I want to talk about is this second entry short right here, which a lot of traders took, and I took this trade myself, and I fortunately had a great limit order. I managed to get a couple take. Notice what you have. You have a new low, first entry short, second entry short. You expect to get a new low for the downtrend, but it pushed above EMA. There's a little overshoot. I noticed how nice this bullish bar is, and it looked like a failed second entry short. Entry short right here, which a lot of traders took, and I took this trade myself, and I fortunately had a great limit order. I managed to get a couple take. Notice what you have. You have a new low, first entry short, second entry short. You expect to get a new low for the downtrend, but it pushed above EMA. There's a little overshoot. I noticed how nice this bullish bar is, and it looked like a failed second entry short setup. So at this point on, if you take this second entry short and you see this bullish bar form, this is where you have to reassess, and I took this go and create scalp without you. Now that setup I want to talk about is this second entry short right here, which a lot of traders took, and I took this trade myself, and I fortunately had a great limit order. I managed to get a couple take. Notice what you have. You have a new low, first entry short, second entry short. You expect to get a new low for the downtrend, but it pushed above EMA. There's a little overshoot. I noticed how nice this bullish bar is, and it looked like a failed second entry short setup. So at this point on, if you take this second entry short and you see this bullish bar form, this is where you have to reassess, and you have to exit at break even. This lower high form gave you a chance. Very experienced trader actually took lower high after this, and you guys can see it trapped him because it looked like a failure of the failed second entry short. So this was quite a tricky area as well. But once I saw this bullish bar, I thought it's probably better to be thinking long and you need to get out of this. But tricky area because the lower high now is confirming the second entry short, and you feel like you're going to trap them. Now uptrend is working higher. We had a break, 2 legs to the new extreme. You have a failed second entry long, but it's above EMA, so you reset the count here after significant event in the market. A price created new high. First entry long, strong with bull EMA confirming the bearish momentum. Second entry long failure. Signal bar is once again not the greatest, but at least it's confirming the key entry point, the trend line. It is a reversal pattern. 2 failed attempts in the previous trend direction. Previous trend was bullish, so second entry long failure. You guys can see price right now is working to the downside. A new low for the downtrend was finally created. So this downtrend achieved to get new extreme. It just took a little bit of time. This correction was larger than expected. After that, you're drawing the short-term channels to stay on the right side of the market. Notice price created, break a new high. You wouldn't have this channel yet at this time. New high was formed. This is where you can set up the channel. First entry long, pull back, second entry long failure. Horrible signal bar again, full doji, far away from EMA. You cannot take the entry here. Then price pull back to the key entry point, but this is the signal bar. 2 key entry points are holding price, but didn't really form great. And then the last setup of 2 key entry points, action working higher, break a new high. Trend line is holding price. EMA is holding price. Great reversal, bearish pin bar. This was probably the best trade of the day, the cleanest one. Very tricky day, very all over the place. Very few high probability setups that I can see even in hindsight. So many bars are just not forming great. Just goes to show that you don't have to take trades every single day. You can't afford to sit here.
Nope.
Trend line is holding price. EMA is holding price. Great reversal, bearish pin bar. This was probably the best trade. Horrible signal bar again, full doji, far away from EMA. You cannot take the entry here. Then price pull back to the key entry point, but this is the signal bar. 2 key entry points are holding price, but didn't really form great. And then the last setup of 2 key entry points, option working hard, break a new high. Trendline is holding price, EMA is holding price, great reversal, bearish pin bar. This was probably the best trade of the day, the cleanest one. Very tricky day, very all over the place. Very few high probability setups that I can see even in high.
That was some good stuff. We about to get started soon. Still almost 9:30.
So many new things to protect in life. Little care helps to keep things alright. Nationwide is on your side.
Rice Aroni.
helps to keep things alright. Nationwide is on your side.
Yo, you know we're not shooting threes, right? Yeah, we're not shooting threes.
Introducing Gatorlight, rapid rehydration, plus a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes.
See, you learned quick. What's up?
Gatorlight, rapid rehydration, all G.
Alright, couple more minutes here and we live. Baby, just how you feel. You got to run. Can't you see what you see? Come back against the record machine. Against the record machine. But I just don't fucking see. Why don't you see what I mean? Good job. Good job. Might as well jump. Go ahead, jump. Go ahead, jump. Let's see what we rocking with today. Let's go, gang, gang. Alright. So, I need to go, I can see you're out of laces for a taste of your whiskey. I give you some advice. 3 minutes. Let go. On the cigarette, asking for a light. Alright, so start explaining. Up 2K right now off this swing trade right here. I think I got in here, right here, stop was right here all night, and then it just rode this down here. One contract, nice little move, you know what I'm saying? Hold on a second, I'm fucking with my hoes. When the deal is done. Got a bit of an up push here. Let's do a quick little run through on this other chart. The best that you can hope for is to find. Breaking back into the range on the daily. Still waiting to see if we go get this new high first. This is the hourly, so we're breaking back down in that range right now. Five-minute levels. Know when to run, you never count your 1 minute. Know when to fold on, know when to walk away. You never count your money when you're sitting at the table. Alright, and we are about to be open. draw this last level here. Doubt we'll even get up to there today. But let's see. You never know. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Market is open, baby. Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. So we got new high, first entry pullback, second entry, failed again. Do we have a little range here? Got new, this is only first entry. Big drop to open up. Oof. So we got first new low, first entry short, pullback, second entry short. Most breakout of ranges do what? Fail. I'm in the east of the Frank Frisbee, other site, and I'm in California. Bitch, I rode out top times, I can't stop. We from the bottom, we at the top. Oh, still getting dropped off, now I'm at the top. Came out the mud, they thought I was a rock. Yeah, bitch, I'm shiny. Bitch, I'm grinding. That transmission, bitch, I'm grinding. Underbite. Bitch, I'm grinding, up on my bed, over some tea, I'm here some, yeah. On my bike, they say my name, I yell big, yeah. Back to the crib, yeah, 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 top in the lab, yeah, top center walk, yeah, yeah, go get that, you'll see outside. Get up on the dash, go get that bag, get up off your ass. Go get that bag, grr, grr. Nigga, go get that, ooh. Let me stand up with this neck. Do that, because you just represent, I got my city on my back. Learn to beat the cat. I dropped out of school, hopped on my feelings and jumped in my bag. Then I did the dash, run like a man, be a super dad. and bum rushing. What a fake breakout they got him with. The Russell got on sharks. I go to using phone numbers. I don't even talk to homeowners. What the fuck? I don't think my bad bitch will feel like groceries. Every day, big boy, cut it, keep. Yeah, I could keep going if you want me to. Let's go see what Maddie's up to. Bum, 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 bum.
We're here in the city of London.
Where we fund thousands of traders from all over the world.
What's accepted you start with the live
And I did
$50,000
it.
account from day one.
Every time a trader hits 10% of their profit, we double the size of their capital.
Until you reach $500,000 US.
There are some risk management rules our traders need to follow when
I
managing
came
our
up from bootlegs and scrapers, beat backwards and papers, back when Kobe said 8 up on the Lakers. I respond to your shit cause you a hater. Goodbye, I see you later. This was I need to have a baby. I was trying to chill, I was trying to see 10 substance, you just something that's deep. Yeah. So for a minute, got back to the.
What's it mean, Jeff? Nice little move to the upside, sit at VWAP. Do you think we pop VWAP across the board? If you think yes, type of 1. If you think no, we're going to reject VWAP and rotate lower, type of 2. If you think we're just going to stick pinned within 10 points of VWAP the rest of the day, type of 3. Got to pull quick today, though. Got to pull quick. How does this candle close? We'll be specific. How does it close? We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds. After you answer that poll, make sure you press the thumbs up button down below on the video. And subscribe to the channel. That's 100 points off the bottom on the Nas, I believe. 411 to, yeah, basically 100 points off the bottom the last 7 minutes.
Testing out some brand new hotkeys. It's so fun, like learning all this stuff every now and then, piece by piece. Like still learning OBS, still learning trading, still learning all the stuff about streaming.
Holding control on the NAS, still sitting at 50,
So much stuff,
3,
bro.
4.
Looks like the middle of my mask is ripping. I don't know what's going on. I'll be fixing it too much, I guess. Jiggy shit I ordered. Nearly got deported. I visited and like I hit the border. I visit East like it's my sister's daughter.
What's happening with Delta and Scream that's going down? Let's talk through why. And this is where something like a Delta by price or oh, what do they even call those things? The candles that are showing the Delta probably would be a lot more helpful than the Delta here. Because even the Delta is just showing you the net change, net difference, right? But when price is floating and Delta's going down, you can think about it in terms of like how is that?
Okay, so new love.
One way is that
First
they're
entry.
pulling the ask, right? So if they had 10, let's just use
Need to
they had
keep
10
me
lots
some
on the
head
ask,
from
55
sharing
on
the
the ask,
throat.
and
And
then when
build
price
up a
gets close,
growth
you pull
from
9 of
goody
them, they
good
leave
to
one, and we only need one market buyer to
goody
hit
goody
that
two shoes.
in order for price to move up a tick, right? The flip side is you could have 20 contracts on the bid and market slap 10 and price wouldn't move. So it's like that would show a downward delta and more sellers in that scenario.
Take my little MNQ trade first. Let's get the feet wet for the week.
I don't really know what it means.
Didn't really trade yesterday. Just like I said, left in that swing
Maybe
trade.
it doesn't have a lifetime monthly package. Go Joe.
So that don't count. That's off stream.
Server Day, what's up? Alright, pushing VO up again and volume on the yes. Now it's trying to pop the prior highs, which it just did.
Every day
It's
shopping.
not doing it yet.
Nice $4 trade, $3.50. That's all you need for the Apex, baby. 2 more days, and then that Apex account is passed. All right, let's lock in now for this 2K challenge real quick. What I do.
Pretend W25.
All right. Stay locked in now.
Look at the double top on the yes. Excuse me, double top on the DS. Words are so hard today, I literally don't know why.
5-minute chart just ripping up right now. No jumping in. Gotta wait for our setup.
Audio isn't working, only hear music.
Nah, audio's
If you're
working.
watching, caught up on the stream, who, effing who. Not that you can hear me say that, I guess. Nice little slap here across the board. I feel like the double top is running for them. Trend is still down, so just waiting. Really looking for that. Really smart. That T72 hours LT. I wish I was playing golf right now.
Like shippers booties go. Got like 1,000,000 searches. Nah, I'm on the original version. Accounts company. Oof. So we got no, we officially got first entry pullback, second entry short.
Chopping, chopping, chopping.
Head on a swivel unit serving me's a no-no.
Really just want to see if I can run these highs. It's double top. I've been looking at it for a while. yesterday's value area high. Back inside that. Really breaking the 5-7. Yesterday's true lows at 552.
See if you took this trade, stop is one
Value
tick
low,
below.
40. I'm gonna stop yawning now. I'm gonna get energized.
Would have just got ripped out. Would have just got ripped
A
out.
little wick test potentially for a quick little bit. Nope. Not today. A lot of volume up at 96. Down 94. Down for the do-off test.
So many new things to protect in life. A little care helps to keep things alright. Nationwide is on your side.
This year, summer runs wild. From poolside
Hit it up.
to
Run this
inside.
double top. Put in some
Find
excess.
furniture and accessories that burn it all together.
There we go. One tick below. I guess we would have survived.
There it goes. Maybe.
There's a lot of, look at all these bars going across together. We not with that.
There it goes.
We not with that.
4100. Right at yesterday's low on the NAS. 32.
I think we'll go take this out now. I don't really like this entry, so I'm not even gonna mark it. Maybe I'll mark it like blue or something, because this is very aggressive. Because stop has to go one tick below here. They come so close. Very aggressive.
I was looking for value area low from yesterday. Ended up rejecting yesterday's low. Actual low. Here we get a little push back up in that value area low range, 39. Rejecting 30 again. Basically, it's the move I wanted to see play out. I just felt like I shouldn't be super aggressive on it. Nice little 30-point yank. ES got ball at 96. Another little push here.
Talking about a lot of ranging, bro.
Still just hanging around. We got a minute and a half left on this 5-minute candle. Looks heavy, feels heavy. We tested 30 4 times or so. And was looking for a value or low from yesterday. I'm short, but let's see what happens when we get back up. Got some buyers here. Trying to push through. Stopping at volume at 35 right now.
Okay.
taking a stab short just on one little contract.
Nine minutes. We could get some rejection here.
Short from value area high, or excuse me, value area low yesterday.
I guess we have break and new high there.
Fire's looking decent here on this push. Taking out at 50 cycle level. We got a couple big blocks on the ES there that it's running through right now. Showing a little bit of strength here. By a little bit of strength, I mean that's like a 40-point rip pretty quickly.
Shit.
I want to see what happens at 80. Magical 80s. Anybody buy 420 and just hold it all day? Because that would be the play.
Oh yeah, let's just keep going.
Nice little volume well here to rotate through.
Come on. 530. Let's go, Manny boy. You got this. Oh.
They ran those prior highs at 66. Put in some excess. Hanging out there right now, basically.
Shoot, Matt needs you to come back to 530.
2 minutes left on this candle.
Not too far,
still
come on.
trying to, push it.
What's up, man?
Hey, Terrence, how you doing, man?
Good, my man. How you doing?
Good. For some reason, my Ninja Trader Continuum's not connecting.
Yeah, I told you it's the same thing that happened to me yesterday. So, what I did, I don't know if you need to maybe go into market data, because I know they changed the market data thing. That's what happened to me.
It's not looking super heavy here.
I basically needed to go in and select a new market data because I got the lifetime license, so I still had to select my market data.
So on which tab of Ninja Trader is it?
Oh, so this isn't a tab. It's like on their website. Let me send you the link.
If this candle flips red on the NAS, then I am going to let one of these run more so than I have it up right now.
Let me see.
But it needs to, I want it to
The
close,
email they sent me.
and then I'd probably be looking for like a 460.
I'm gonna send you the link right now.
Okay.
Just make sure you go do that, and that's not what it is. Also, Continuum.
That looks pretty interesting.
That's strange. Isn't it supposed to say your Apex?
No, I haven't checked Apex yet.
Like I said, I don't know if that's gonna happen or not.
Yeah, I think
want to see this close a little.
you
like
might
that.
just need to do the same thing I did. I'm trying to find this here.
Just trying to get it up in the last 20 seconds here.
Cause yeah, man, that's why I didn't get on yesterday. I got on, I was like, what the hell is happening? No sort of movement of the chart at all.
Okay, Rhythmic has logged on.
Right. So yeah, you probably have to do the same thing.
Basically closed like totally
All
flat.
right. So I'm sending you this now on WhatsApp.
That's a pretty rowdy looking candle, honestly. That being said, we've seen times where like you see this and then it literally just like rips base all the way up past it.
Alright, thanks.
No problem, man. And that's the thing right there. I just selected the first one, the CME, for what, $12? I don't think we need anything different.
I already have a lifetime account.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I thought so too, but it turns out that's all I had to do. I don't know why. I don't know why that happened.
Where'd you send it? You sent it in WhatsApp.
Yeah. Nice wake out. 3 minutes.
Live trading username.
So they should have emailed you this
This sort of price
in your
action looks
continuum
heavy to me.
email when you first got Ninja
See it
Trader.
plays out, obviously. Time will tell.
Remember how you went
Yeah,
into
volume.
connection, configure, and you configured that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that username.
So let me
My destination.
Counts down volume
is
40.
on
If she's
my-
not here low as well.
Let's go, Maddie. It's coming to 5:30, my boy. 10 points. No matter what I go. Let's go.
Have fun with that memory when you see it. The growth of the channel is very interesting. Let me know the memory. I don't see the memory that you're talking about, but yes, sounds fun.
He's in the city.
Really wanted to short 580, but got scared with the momentum and how fast it broke through the 60s. Yeah. 580 was like literally a top tick call that I wish I would have taken as opposed to getting in that first short, obviously. How do you start from no experience in day trading? Exclamation point help. Paper trade. Take in a bunch of content. Take in a bunch of market time, screen time. I just posted it'll show up in a notification somewhere. Oh, nice. Okay.
New high, first entry. It's the immortality. Gonna be not Billy Hazel.
Same way you start anything? Yeah. Alright, ES tested volume. NAS volume is at 500 with VWAP.
I ain't listening.
Got a minute left in this candle, so they're gonna close it. This candle, I would obviously love to see it just closing actually like at, you know, the lows, the prior lows so far, 515, 500. It's super heavy after this really nice, like, top-looking candle here, on the 5-minute chart at least. But yeah, I want to see this close heavy, and then just open up and rip through volume and VWAP, which is going to be the hard part, because everything kind of is getting bid up still on the NAS. But looks heavy.
If it
Yes, you want to see it close basically below this double top at like 675 or whatever that is, nice out. Want to see it close into volume and crush through VWAP as well. I'm just being patient here. I like the short side, so I'm being patient. We go to channel notifications. Ah. Okay. I was looking at Instagram and Twitter. I didn't see anything. I figure out how to find the channel notifications.
Oh,
Alright, so
man.
closed red, first red candle on the day. On the NAS.
Oh, man.
Break that prior low at 15.
Let's see
There
another
we go,
push
broke
here.
prior low. Looking for VWAP 500 cycle level next.
Go. See how this closes.
ES
Oof.
bouncing off volume and VWAP right now. See how aggressive it brings the NAS up with it.
Delta's looking weak. 1 minute's
seems to be
kind of
leading the way
picking
right
up.
now for the most part. Looking
Another
green.
rejection.
Delta look
Okay.
heavy.
Just ripped out.
This is a nice buy up. I gotta watch this on the NAS. Big time.
Alright, yeah.
Not seeing
Let's
the
go.
exact same strength here that we're seeing on the ES, in my opinion, but
Way to stay out, way to be patient.
trying to be very objective right now, not emotional. Like,
Okay,
Topic
it seems to be
53,
working. I've shut
doesn't
down
work,
and
but it's
reloaded Ninja.
obviously.
You're all good now?
Because then we have like
I
pretty
think so.
quick run.
Alright, there you go. Was it that?
I think so.
Yeah, I think they just resetted the whole market data, whatever, right now. I know our contracts are about to expire as well, you know, all that stuff.
June is gonna flip.
Yeah, so I think it's just around that time they switching up everything, charging.
Yeah.
But good
That's what
stuff,
this
man.
works
So
on
you're
the
about
ES.
what? You're about 800 up in your paid account.
At 100 makes sense.
800 up in the pay.
Let's go, baby.
Hey! Hey!
And that buy up off of volume. And
Hey, guys.
This whole buy up move makes sense. I'd be
The whole gang is here today.
I think from like
The whole gang is here.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
This big old gang we
And then
have.
coming up to
Where's Patch?
alignment 102 makes sense. So I think
He's
this whole move so far makes sense.
at the on at Trudy.
Oh, okay.
He's currently a bit ill, so we need to get into
The vet.
veterinarian.
I got you. Just remember, he's the leader of the group, so he has to be here too.
Is not going.
All right, so far I didn't take any trades yet. Just watching. They just faked them down for the shorts out of a range and just busted it up.
Yeah.
So just watching now. See them in a bit of a range. I think right now is a pretty crucial spot. It's either they hold this up here, or if they fail and they fall out, they could just fall.
Coming up on 1 minute left.
Because I see this is the top of the range.
It's been happening in the last minute, actually. Today.
Man, I've been missing the cloud indicator. Tell you soon, I'm going to get it. Soon.
Uh-huh.
That's like flatlining over here.
Yeah, I did some manual trading in my pro real-time environment, and today I'm up $770.
Let's go.
We're like
Oh.
5 points down in this trade right now.
That's a good day, man.
Volume, point of control, sitting
Yeah,
at
so,
40, which is yesterday's value area
Yeah,
low.
I'm just doing dry runs
Yes,
at the
double
moment.
topping up.
Uh,
Don't love
The because my subscription is at 19
my
of
line just
June
double
will
tapped on it to
renew
run.
my account.
Yeah.
And I don't want to just renew my accounts like that. So yeah, so I really want to be accountable when it goes wrong,
Right.
and that I also, well, let's say, punish myself that I can't trade for a few weeks.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
And
Not the punish.
do a renewal and go again into the game.
Yeah.
So that's how I now approach this thing.
I think
but
that's
you
a.
both are doing well, eh? You are already in the Apex.
Yeah.
So I have 2 more days for these Apex. Then I'll be in there. I just have to take 2 more days M&Q. Dave is though.
I have a paid account. I think I'm on my 3rd day now of trading.
Yeah. So you need to pass there as well, probably, or not?
No, I've already passed, and then I need to kind of
Pass again.
in. You know, I'm still within the range of the 2,500.
Yeah.
So I need to get my paid account out of that above that cushion, and then I'll be very happy.
Yeah, sure.
And then beach practice will become beach reality.
You got this.
Yeah, man. Sounds like a plan. Yeah.
Right.
Did you watch the videos, Dave, of Jason recently?
I started to, but I never got through them.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I still need to finish watching them.
Because one of the last ones I think is promising. He did some really good things there. So yeah, I did not have time to test it myself, but also because I was hiring people last week, and now we get an ICT guy extra, which means that I have more time.
There you go.
That's my plan. That's my plan.
There you go. Train him so good.
Yeah,
So.
so that he can do the job and I can trade.
Yeah.
So probably in the coming weeks I need to how you call that onboard this guy so that he knows what to do.
Right.
And so that will take some extra time. But after that, so in August, I hope that we will be in a better place and that I have really more time. And if I have more time and we are in the same game, Dave, so beach is reality, then probably I'm going to cut off my working days a bit so that I only work maybe 3 or 4 days per week and not 5 days of what I'm doing now.
Let's manifest it, baby. Bring it to life.
Have more time for trading and more time for fun with you guys.
Right. So much more room for activities.
Yes, and so that we have can plan our Formula 1 weekends.
Oh my days.
That will be in 1 year from now if everything goes right.
Yeah. Yes, it will.
We have okay, I'm taking along here, I think. Yeah, taking along. Hey.
By then, I'm going to be driving in Formula 1 now. I've been looking at the sim racing computers and like the system. Man, I'm really trying to get one somehow.
Okay, I'm up 900 at the moment, so
there you go.
The long at 500.
There you go. Dave, did you finish Drive to Survive?
No, we're still watching.
Okay.
Guys, I can't see you. Is there no cameras or is this?
Oh, my camera isn't on. You know, my camera is using the other camera, but
Okay.
I don't know about Dave's.
My agent said I couldn't be on camera yet. There we go.
All right. Yeah, maybe it's because of Putin. You don't want to how you say that?
Expose
Make
himself.
yourself public.
It's not visible.
Hey, this weekend is again a Formula One, so Baku.
Yes, sir. This is it right here. We need Checo to show up again, and we need Charles.
You know, Checo did very well last time in Baku, so I think Max has to do something now.
Yeah.
Because he's getting closer.
Yes, I think that would be good. Max will push him. Checo will push Max and Charles. He has no choice but to be an excellent driver.
Let's see what the Mercedes guys are doing.
Russell top 5. Lewis in the back.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis. Come on, Lewis. I think they're fixing the Mercedes car though. It's getting a bit faster.
So yeah, Mercedes, I think Mercedes is getting closer now. So
Yeah.
Anyone taking a short here or?
Nah.
I actually tried to, but it went out from under me.
Okay. We are at the midpoint at the moment, 496. This is 50% level, Fibonacci.
So I'm in the Drive to Survive area where they're claiming one of the race teams has illegally purchased information from Mercedes on their brake configuration system.
Oh, with Lance Stroll, they literally copied the Mercedes car.
Yeah.
Looks exactly the same.
So that's where we're watching right now.
All right. Yeah.
I think they've done the same thing right now as well, Dave. They have copied the Ferrari car, the Red Bull car.
They've copied Red Bull.
It looks exactly the same, just in what, pink?
We took another trade. I'm up 1,000.
Yes, sir. I'm just waiting for a clear setup here. So, I'm doing a $2,000 challenge.
Okay.
I'm at 2,500 right now.
Nice.
And so you know, it has to be very tight. Me and Dave was on here with me before. I have to keep it very tight. As soon as it goes over, you know, a couple points, gotta move the stop in the green. So
yeah,
a little challenging, but it's good. I think it will help me to take good, sharp entries.
Yeah, that's good. Dave, did you see the post of Jen? That I think her dog died, huh?
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was a really
sad.
Really sad message because she posted that her dog, which she had 15 years, her dog died, and she's really into dogs, and that's her big love, so to say.
Where did she post that in? What?
In Facebook. Let me have a look. I will try to find it because I did not react on it. I had not time yet, but yeah, I want to do something with that. Let's see. Yes, I think it's here. So.
Oh, look at that. That's so sad.
Yeah, so can you read it from my screen?
No, it's too small, but it's okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's real sad.
So it, yeah, 15 years it was Savannah, it was called. Alright. Okay, we'll react on that one later. So, is there a special setup, Dave, what you are trading at the moment? Because you're doing very well at the moment, so I want to learn from you.
It's the same one the same one that I've already, oh, we got some movement now. Must have been some news.
Second entry long on the 5-minute chart. Second entry short looks like it might fail.
Yeah. Let me see what's going on here.
Yeah, it took a long and I'm up 1100.
That's good.
Still with the 4 contract strategy?
No, this is one. I'm just trading one contract, so I'm up 1100 with one.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm up 1,000 with one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so you asked me, right, it's the same thing that I put inside the WhatsApp 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, but it was not really clear to me where you took the entries. Maybe you can elaborate a bit on that one. If where you take the trades, for instance.
I do it based on feel and look.
Okay.
I don't have a mathematical system. I look for where the 22 bars are converging.
Yeah.
And lots of activity of the up and down of the, and I like to take shorts more than longs.
Mm-hmm.
And I just set a limit order short at the top of the 22 bar that's currently being established. I let it come up and get me, and then hopefully it takes me right back down and out because my ATM is set up on 22 ticks.
Okay, yeah.
So every...
So you just take the trade at 22, you don't trail anything?
No.
Okay.
And it pops, and I TP out at 22.
Okay.
And I'm always at the top of my apex.
Yeah, and so this means that you only take one contract, or do you take more?
I only take one contract unless I get myself in trouble, and I need to dollar average myself out.
Okay.
I look for that opportunity, or I reverse my one contract, and I lose the money, but I gain it back really quick because I win the trade.
Yeah.
So I'll lose 200 and I'll gain back 100 and I'll be down 100, which is better than being down 5 or 6.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I'm always looking to get out of a trade with less profit. If I've gotten into a bad trade, I'll take a very small profit to get out of it, because I'd rather just stay in the green and have a trade for $45 versus $100.
Sure.
And I just continue to build on those wins.
Yeah. And do you use the trade support lines as well? Are you when that breaks, for instance, are you taking that trade as well?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you also use the ultimate bands in that case, or?
No, I don't use ultimate bands.
Okay. Yeah. Just checking.
Yeah, no, I just use the trade support and the divergence shadow trading.
Okay, so when you get these blue dots, then that's also a moment to get in the trade, or you don't trade it?
No, I do not use any of those little indicators.
Okay.
I'm really just scalping the 22 tick movement.
Yeah.
And I look for a way in which that 22 ticks is going to go in my favor, and I just get in really quick, or I sit and wait with it by placing a limit order. Maybe tomorrow I'll log in Skype on my trading computer so I can share my screen.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it's nice to see where you take the trades. It's always very helpful for others.
New strategies, always good.
Yeah. So, come back to Patch. I did bake cookies for him. He loved it.
Nice.
Yeah. I was not sure because the first cookie he was sniffing and he was thinking, shall I eat this or shall I don't? And it was 50 cookies, so if he said no, I would be in trouble. But he liked it very much, so he's now, every time he's asking for more. Really funny.
That's a good dog.
He's raised well.
Yeah.
So do you guys have any summer holiday plans, or well, I know what you're going to do, Dave.
Yeah.
Beach boy.
He loves it.
Loves the beach. That's right.
He loves the beach. Yeah, man. That's, if I would live near the beach, I would there be every day.
Yeah. It is beautiful.
Yeah, I understand you.
Can you do it? Can you pop it for me?
So is there any news today? Did you check that?
At 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
Canadian PMI.
Oh, yeah.
That was it, though, right?
Fast, so we got 36 minutes to New Zealand news. So nothing really, I don't think that will move the market. USA at noon.
Okay, yeah, so short-term energy outlook at 12 o'clock. How are oil prices at your in the US? Here in Europe, they are going through the roof.
Yeah, us too. We got expensive gas. We're up almost $7 a gallon in Orange County.
Okay. Yeah, that's per gallon. The gallon is 4.8 liters. Is that correct?
That I don't know. I never calculated.
Yeah, we pay at the moment in Holland. We pay €2.10 per liter. So I will do a quick calculation. Gallon.
For this summer,
3.78 liter is 1 gallon. So yeah, so we pay for a gallon. Let's say that's almost 4 liters. So in Europe we pay almost €8.5.
$8 a gallon.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Man, for this summer, still planning and hoping to go to Europe.
Yeah, it's
You're gonna go live or just go visit?
No, visit. But what I might switch up is I've been looking at the freaking World Cup in December in Qatar, and I'm just like, I might just give up summer vacation and just go somewhere local, you know, like South Carolina or somewhere, and we just drive to Florida, and so I could go to that, because I just feel like, you know, that's a little bit more of an experience, but we'll see.
Okay.
Dude, the flight is like, alone is like $1,500. So that's why I'm saying, you know, I would have to just add up everything early.
Yeah.
But then you could get a World Cup ticket I just saw for like $100-200.
oh, that's still okay.
Right. So you know it's like, okay, the ticket to get there is expensive, but once you get there, it doesn't seem like it's so crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
But seriously, guys, if we're really wanting to do Las Vegas or somewhere for F1, just let me know early. I'm ready. I'm so ready. I was watching this guy. He's watching.
First we need to have our apex really good in the green.
Right.
Then,
This is our motivation.
Then we can make plans.
Let's go.
But I definitely want to do such a thing. If next year everything is okay with our apex things and everything, then I really would like to go to Vegas and make a holiday out of it.
Oh, yeah.
And have some good beers with you guys.
Right. That would be great.
Order filled.
Going long here.
Yep.
Let's go. Got that whole thing. Let's go. 19 points. That was insane. I didn't even see that load. What the hell was that? I literally didn't even see that load, man.
I think they just got into the market and said, okay, I'm good.
No, I'm in a short. I'm in trouble.
Oh, shoot. Let's go. Push it, baby.
It's alright. I'm in sim, so it's alright.
Alright. Okay. I will wait a bit for the short.
All right.
So that was a move, Terrence.
Dude, I didn't even get to move my stop. Just nice $200 real quick.
Good stuff.
But I wanted to man, that was amazing. It's so nerve-wracking though when it's just you don't see anything. Holy shit. All right. Change on an email, no. See, sometimes I'm like, okay, let me make sure I don't put my stop so close. But this time, I think that was a good idea because they just faked out.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta take the profits and get out of there. All right, let's wait for one more good one. Well, now it's still going. All right. All right, we're at the top of this range now. Let's go. Looks like they're pushing.
Yeah.
Okay, so this second entry short now on the daily. Looks like that could be good. We had break, first entry short, pullback, second entry short. And this looks like it's failing. So this might be a huge push up right now. Let's see though. Maybe they recheck the top of it.
I'm in the long.
There you go.
And then finish.
No, come on. What's going on? The Hellcat, I floor it.
It's a good push of this one.
I think they just chopped all those shorts, man.
So we could go back to 742.
Wow, look at this move. Now I'm like, wow, I got out of this move.
Yeah, 677 is a target. So I'm taking a long. Let's see what happens.
I see a pivot point here.
Yeah, it's a bit tricky here.
647.
Okay, here we go.
Let's go. You're in the money.
That was it.
There you go.
I'm at $1,500.
Come on, man.
Okay, coffee.
Right.
I'm up 400.
Yes, sir. Debating. Man, come on.
On taking another trade or not.
Come on, man. Don't do it. Don't do it if you're not feeling it. You got to be feeling it. I feel like the second I'm like, should I or should I not? Then I'm just like, yeah, let me just hold my profits. But man, your strategy's killing it right now. So when you're firing, at the same time, you know.
Yeah, come back in sim.
I want to keep trading till I hit my profit target, and then just like, yeah, no. Sit.
Well, I did hit my profit target. I go anywhere from 200 to 2,000, and if I get in, the 400 for me on a day is a great profit.
Right.
That's that's way more than I could ever make at a job.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. and the second now you're like, oh, should I? You should. I just immediately start thinking about that. Like, what could I be doing to have then just made that? All right, nah, I'm good.
Exactly, I'm good.
Yeah.
It's not even 8 o'clock, and
Yeah.
I'm already done for the day, so that I'll take it.
Come on, man, you could be to the beach before noon.
Yeah.
You have some good trades today?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I traded 4 times and 4 positive trades. They were all longs,
Yeah.
and I'm up $423.
Nice. Good stuff.
Yeah, so I'm ready for the beach.
Yeah, you can get used to this.
Yeah. I love you guys. I'm totally used to this.
Yeah. If you make every day 400, that's 10,000 per month. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, I really have to just I want to stay humble and appreciative and not get proud for any reason, and just, because it's part luck too, there's
All of it.
doing what you can for good setups, and then some of it,
Right.
like I'm 10,000 in the negative on my sim. I got into a trade in the wrong way this morning, and it went against me. So in sim, I'm minus 10,000.
Yeah.
Hey, way to get the bad ones out in sim, though.
Exactly.
That's what you gotta do.
That's what you gotta do.
Filter them out, my man.
Filter them out.
Yeah, but it's nice that, I think when we started with the Apex, we have been in one of the worst environments regarding the stock market ever.
Yeah.
That was ridiculous. We have seen days where we went up 1,000 points, went down 700 points. I've never seen that before.
Hopefully that has built our learning curve.
It was complete. That was complete something else. It was. I've never seen such things.
So I don't think they'll go there. No man, them go there.
And the volatility was absurd.
Right.
Maybe a double top here.
Oh man.
Still going up.
Yep, I'm telling you, I really think they caught these shorts
Yep.
from this morning. Breakout, fake breakout. So they held the support at 440, broke below it to 428, came back up, and then faked them out to 413, and then all the way from 413, man, to 690 this morning. Can't wait till this account's a little bigger, start getting a little more comfortable to hold these. Let's go.
Okay, 700.
Yep.
So, for me today was 750, the target. Let's see if this will get there.
Okay, it's on its way.
Right. I think they give them a second here. 705 already.
Okay, take a long for the front. Let's see what happens. Not good. No, not yet. Come on, go well.
Ooh. Come on. A little bit more push through. That sound right there is just some potential rejection.
So, Tess, what is your current stop loss? What do you use at the moment?
I still use the same strategy, 260.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, the 260 strategy. And I have it trailing, so that's why I got stopped out, because once it hits the 12, remember, it starts trailing. I tried to move it back, but then it just trailed again. So I think when I get a little more comfortable, then I'll just do a regular, like I was doing before, the open the trade and just a stop loss, and then I'll pick out the profit target. You know. But for now, I gotta keep. I think even sometimes 260 is too big, so I try to cut it even before. Maybe at 100, something like that.
Yeah.
Right now I'm at 2,700.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see what we could do with this, man. I don't even have a profit goal or anything. I just want to see what I'm capable of doing.
Yeah. I think if you don't have expectations, then everything is nice.
Yeah, I have a good high standard I want to hold for myself, but that's within my trading, no expectation. I really even stopped having expectations for each day now. Just like, well, let's just see what happens. I think it's all, for me now, it's all about the performance,
Yeah.
I just want to stay in a good headspace the whole time, no matter if it's turbulence, no matter if it's going well. That will help my mental.
It is all about headspace.
Right.
Yeah, it is. Terrence, did you see the football match, the soccer game from
Netherlands?
Holland against Belgium.
I couldn't believe it, but yes, I did. That was amazing.
That was good, huh?
So we were talking
Belgium
about.
Never knew what happened.
Nope. We were talking about Memphis Depay, but the new guy that plays for Tottenham, that guy is good.
He's good, huh?
He looks to me even he's playing better than Memphis Depay right now. He scored a hell of a goal.
That's really nice.
Really nice, man. And of course you got Virgil. That guy's like I don't know, like a old time swordsman back in the day. He's just huge. But he is smooth though, but he is huge, man.
Yeah, I think he's almost 2 meters or something.
Right. Bit
190, 195?
Shoot.
Something.
Right. He is good though. He is good.
I think as an attacker you have really difficulties with him as a defender.
So many difficulties. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
You don't even know what to do. Okay.
Okay, we are dropping.
We have
See,
first entry
take a short
pullback,
here.
second entry. The 90 MA is following price.
Yep.
It is going up. So is the 21. Alright, we got 8 minutes left in this candle. Yes, sir. Let's go, broski. Some patience here. So second entry short. Got a new low right here. First entry pullback, second entry. They just they confirmed season the next season of Drive to Survive.
Yeah.
Let's go. I always have to go on Twitter and look up these times because it's so freaking different every day. Well, every race I should say.
I think Baku is also different for me as well now.
Holy crap. I remember, what was it, Australia? I was up, everybody was like, go to sleep, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm getting up to watch the race right now. Oh, it's worth it, man, it's worth it. So June 10th? Friday. Let's see when they release the times.
Yeah, how can...
Oh no.
Telling me
So I taught a craps class last night.
All right.
I got a few people from work who said they wanted to learn, so
There you go.
I had two people come over to my house, and I put everything up on the big screen TV. It was fun.
Yeah.
That's what's up, D. How did it go?
It went really well. They said they enjoyed the class. They learned a lot, and they want to take class number 2.
Dude, why don't you do this? Why don't you okay, yeah, big TV is good. I could send you a link eventually if you want for a little small projector. Why don't you do that again and then just record them? Then you could just have a course.
Yeah, you're right. I need to learn how to record what's going on. Now, I can record on like Skype. I can.
Yeah. But then also you don't have a camera, even a phone, at this point. You know, I would just set up my phone, and like let's say everybody else could be behind you, right? And then you could just have the phone at the front seat, and then you basically are doing like 2 for 1. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Teaching the class and then just making your course. That way, sometimes, dude, you could be selling this thing without even selling it. You know, it's already there. Just start selling some packages.
Yeah, that's cool.
Alright.
That's a good idea.
I think, man, you gotta definitely find a way to capitalize in Vegas for Formula One. That's gonna be a big time. There's gonna be so many people that have no idea how to gamble coming in from all over the world, and it's gonna be in Vegas, dude.
Like Rudd.
Right.
I would love to take the crap thingy.
Right.
The crap thingy. You could totally do it, Rudd. I have it on PowerPoint, so I could share my screen on Skype, and we could just do it over the TV screen or over the computer.
Yeah.
I think I might have already told you guys, I do 3 beginner classes and 3 advanced classes, and each class is $45.
Right.
So it's like $135 for the beginner 3, and then $135 for the advanced 3. So I think that's pretty affordable. That's not unreasonable.
Especially if you can go gamble and make some money.
Well, it's gambling, so come on.
Right. If I can be knowledgeable about it.
You can teach me how I can win the Euro jackpot. That would be nice.
I would just
do the Euro jackpot and we'll make a 100 million.
Oh yeah. But I think what I like to teach is to teach people how to have fun, and just to get entertainment value for their dollar when they are gambling.
What?
So you're going to spend maybe a couple $100, but you're going to be at the table 4 hours, and so you've had your fun, you know, and maybe you break even, and maybe you come away with a little bit of money up.
That's what I'm saying, but for me to be excited about it, I gotta understand it. So that's what I mean. People gonna want to understand it. They're gonna want to understand it.
That's what I think my classes do a good job at that. They do a good job at helping people understand the game.
Do casinos partner with people?
No, they won't. Why would? Yeah, I've tried. I've asked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. In Vegas, there's this. There's I think a couple, but I know for sure there's this one place you go, and it looks just like Vegas, but it's a classroom.
Wow.
And you pay $20 an hour to get taught how to play craps.
That's pretty cool. That's different.
Yeah, or something like that. I'm not quite sure, but I seen it on some YouTube videos, and it's doing the same thing. You know, it's doing the same thing I'm doing, but I do it electronically, and they have the real tables right there in front of you.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
And I think you could. I think if I went there as an instructor, I can make a deal with them to bring students there, and we would split the costs. I would teach, and then they would the students would pay them, and I would get a cut of it.
Yeah, that would be a good idea.
Right.
But hey, fellas, in a very nice way, I just want to say that's just a side gig.
Oh. Why? I thought you would say I'm going to the beach.
Oh yeah, that's what I was ready.
I was already prepared to get the word beach in my head again.
No, I'm close. I'm in the sim trade. I want to see if it will work out.
How far is the beach, Dave?
20 minutes.
Amazing.
You
Yeah.
can do it by bike. I would do it by bike here.
Yeah. 20 minutes would be about a 40-minute bike ride. That's doable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this sim trade's going way against me. I'm just gonna close it. Bye-bye.
Filter them out, baby. Filter them out.
$18,000 in the red in sim.
Doesn't matter as long as it's not Apex.
Exactly.
It's not Apex.
Don't worry about it.
That trade's out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's overcast right now, so I think I'll bring my jacket and I'll get to the beach, guys, and go for a walk on the sand.
Nice.
No, but what I'm saying about the crap stuff, with all, like I said, humility and grace, as Apex works out and really starts to produce real income, I won't be strategizing how I can nickel and dime other ways of making money.
Right.
You don't need it anymore.
I won't need it. I'll just be very polite, and I'll take care of my business in the morning. And
I'll be very polite.
yeah, I'm just saying. That's life for the people. I'm like, you want to learn crafts? Okay, I'll teach you.
Right.
But it's not like I'm going to be trying to figure it out.
I thought.
I'm always polite on the stock market.
No.
I want to just help out other people.
Yeah.
Because they need to get rid of their contract, and I'm helping them.
That's right. That's how I help people in futures too.
Oh man. You're just such a great guy, Dave and Rodney. You guys are great guys.
Thanks, Terrence.
Trying to help people out.
Trying to help people out.
Yeah, we just helping people. Somebody has to do it.
Right.
Their load.
Okay, we are at Fibonacci level 76.
Got about 21 minutes. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight.
Okay, guys, I have closed out of trading. Turning off my computer.
Good stuff.
I'm ready to get dressed and go to the beach.
Very good.
Guys, it's been good. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, my man.
Yes.
See you tomorrow.
All right.
Enjoy. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
The 18th bar is 253 points from the open.
Really?
Holy shit.
Yeah, that would mean that we have still room for the uptrend.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we need to start again with that spreadsheet.
Yes, we do. I say we just start from the next, maybe if not today, tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it tomorrow.
Yeah, we just start tomorrow because we know it works. We just need to now keep record again.
Yeah, we need to. But then we do the real opening bar.
Right.
Because we did now just the one which was just before the opening, but let's do the real opening.
This is trying to measure here. This would be okay. This would be a huge move. Go from there. This would be basically to the top of the range again.
Mm-hmm.
Almost. We shall see.
I'm just looking at the wine discovery tour in Madeira, which is in a Portuguese island.
Uh-huh.
And it's from September 22 till September 26.
What is that?
It's a wine tour in Madeira. I will show you.
Oh, that's where you're gonna go.
Oh, well, maybe I'm thinking about it.
Oh, you're just trying to see where to go.
Yeah,
In
so
Portugal?
This is Madeira is an island in Portugal.
Oh yeah,
So-
man. That is a beautiful place.
Yeah, look at this.
Home to the king of football. I hope you see him. Oh my God.
Yeah,
It looks very good, man.
yeah, yeah. Right. Okay. Need to think about it.
Yeah. I would think that's a good one, but like you said, keep seeing what else is out there.
Yeah. Let's have a look at the at this one. Okay. Still above the clouds. Here. Yeah. Into the clouds. Just above.
Okay, we have first entry, pullback.
Yeah, this it's ranging between let's say 645 and maybe 675.
Mm. So after I am done paying for the lifetime license, I'm going to get TradingView.
Yeah, man, that's good.
And then I will come to you so you could tell me how many indicators I need. And I would just have those on one chart for my confirmation. Because that's really all I need, right? You know, it's not like I'm using them to take a trade. I'm using them to get confirmation.
You look at this stuff and see, what you need to do.
Right, and then I'm like, okay, is this on my side? Is it looking right?
Yeah. For instance, if you look at this here you have a real resistance area. Here it was support, and then it break through. So what you can expect is that you get a retest of this level again.
Right. What level is that? Is that around the 555 area?
This is at 616.
Yeah.
616. That is the area where it broke through, and then it did a kind of retest at 634. But I think the real retest has still to come, and it will be backtesting this line again, and then it will shoot up again.
Okay, so let's see. Let us see, yes.
Or the other scenario will be that we get a double top at 707, and then it drops again to the lower level here.
Right. I just need to get over another $100. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I will take 3 if they give it to me, but just 100 is okay.
Are you still making plans for El Salvador?
Yes, sir. This is why I'm studying on my trading, man. This is why I have my profit target to $250 a day. I've done my calculations. If I'm able to do that consistently, even for 1 week, I can pay my stuff there.
Yeah.
We have 4 weeks, and I'm not going to stop grinding on trading, so I expect to only get even better and even more knowledgeable. So should be the least, man. And I'm I don't know. I just move around so much, Rod, that I see like you have to see the world.
Yeah, sure.
It just gives me different.
Go places is really nice to, because I think that's the only thing that's the only thing you can really take with you. That's the things which you experience during your travels.
Right. And I always meet different kinds of people, and they give me new perspective. And for me, that's like something you can't learn, like you said, on your own. You can't see how other people are seeing. Sometimes you have to actually go there. And it's cool to watch videos on YouTube, but you want to go yourself.
You know, did you notice these guys on TikTok that they from Google Earth, they can really point a place where they are. And it doesn't matter where they are on Google Earth. They have studied Google Earth so much that they can say the country and place or area. It doesn't matter which place you confront them with.
Yeah.
They know it.
Wow, you have to send to me.
It's really crazy that you know so much about Google Earth that you really know when you see a picture. And even if you see just trees and a flagpole or some street, and then you say, oh yeah, that's Norway.
Yeah. That's downtown Norway on 7th Street. Say, holy shit.
Yeah, I've been there, seen it all.
Oh man.
Crazy stuff. You know, some people have far too much time. how can you, in God's name, learn Google Earth? That's crazy.
That's what I say. You see
Then there's something wrong with you.
right. Life just shows you what people do with their time. That's what I think. This guy doesn't need GPS. They got him. He's got it.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got 40 minutes in this candle right now. It's the hourly candle.
Is there something new? There's news coming at 12, huh?
At 12.
Okay, that's so nothing is happening now in 40 minutes. But that could move the market a bit. So. Yeah.
I would like to be in a trade with my stop in the green before the news. I wouldn't mind.
Yeah. Oh, we had made some plans with my brother-in-law and some of his friends to go to Scotland next year in May, and then we do a tour there, so that we have some whiskeys and.
Wow.
That would be nice.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
And
I've been in Scotland many times, and it's so beautiful.
I was gonna say, those places, when I look, man, the views are just crazy. The mountains.
Incredible. If you look at Scotland, so Glencoe, let's see Glencoe.
Have you been to Norway?
Us?
Have you tried to go see the skies that change color? I forget what they call them right now.
Yeah, there's the Northern Lights.
The Northern Lights.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it was in. I was there in 2014 in February.
Wow.
So I was there with so we did a cruise from the from Southampton, so from England, UK, to the north of Norway. So it's called Alma-Ata, I think. Let me see. Alta, Norway. Let me see. Yeah, this is it. This is I've seen this one here. I also did dog sledding.
Man.
Yeah, I did that.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's really nice. The smell, man, that's horrible. It's if you smell a guy who hasn't been in the shower for 30 years. It's not good.
Oh my days. So it was very cold there as well.
It was okay because climate change and everything. So let me go to Google. I can Google Maps Norway. So I can show you. So this is Norway, and so what we did is, so I went from here, from Southampton, and then went to this area, and then just along the coast, and then we went through the fjords. So we went through here, just going through here around, and then to Tromsø. Tromsø is a very nice city. And then to Alta, which is Alta.
And you were just driving around?
No, with a boat.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
This was with a cruise ship, but not a big cruise ship. This was only 800 people.
Yeah.
So not a big one. So here's Alta. This is where we were. So if you need ever to find the best trout fishing in the world, you have to go to Alta. Here's the king of Norway is always fishing, and these trouts are 26 kilos.
Holy shit.
They come from the pole. So this is already near the pole circle. This is Spitsbergen, and this is Greenland, and then you have the North Pole. So this is already so we saw the Northern Lights. We went to Finland to see the Northern Lights. So we went from Norway to Finland, and then somewhere in the middle where there was almost no surrounding lights anymore, and then you can see perfectly the Northern Light.
Man, you got it done packed. Yeah, I would like to see that as well one day. It is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, we have been to Bodo, and let me see, Christiansund.
That is still in Norway?
Yeah, Bergen. Bergen is also nice. So I've been to Bergen here. Let me see I can see some places. Yeah, here's some photos from Bergen. This is nice, huh?
Wow. Yeah, man, I just love the old school look.
Yeah, this is so nice. But this is the harbor of Bergen, and they have some very good fish here.
Yeah.
You can even taste whale if you like.
Oh my day, I never eat whale, but I might try.
I did not, but there's some people who love whale. That's for me, that's a step too far.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just gonna say I don't know about that stuff.
Yeah, that's really nice. Look at this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. And with a drone, these things are amazing to see.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you go with a boat through these fjords, that's so nice. It's an amazing landscape.
Right.
And these fjords are very deep, so sometimes 700 meters deep, huh? So that's
Gotta be careful.
yeah, you have to be careful. Yeah. Yeah, and Trondheim is also nice. This is a student city.
Do you see what you're doing right now? That's all the guys did for every day.
Yes, I can compete with you guys.
He did it every day.
Yeah.
These places are nice though.
Yeah.
Nice buildings, nice waters.
I've been there, and there's a really nice spot from Trondheim. Let me see if I can. There's an overview. I went to we have a cable. I call it a cable thingy.
Yeah.
I went to the top of the mountain, and then you can see you can see all over Trondheim. You see.
Just chilling here, nothing going on yet. Waiting for this thing to give us some heat off the trend line. We did have a break outside, so should be breaking this way.
Yeah, so you can see the ship here. I was with a ship like this, where is it? Cruise ship, come on. Trondheim port.
Oh, it's still good size.
Yeah, still a good size. So
Yeah,
we were with 800 people, and I think the staff was 400 people.
Yeah,
So
me,
1,200 people in total.
me and water don't do too well, but when I was living in Long Island, I found my sea legs a little bit. Slept out there on a little boat with my friend. I don't know what we were doing. But it was fun though.
Okay, I see a crossing here. I think we should go for the short here.
Yeah?
Let me see. Okay, we are on a Fibonacci level. Oh, this could be it. That we go up again because this is Fibonacci level here. So the midline is at 559. Right. Okay, my man. See you.
You're gonna call it a day?
Yeah, call it a day. I'm up. How much was I up today? Let me see. 1290. So that's okay for me.
Yeah, I'm at 215.
Yeah.
Might call it a day myself. We'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, good stuff. Let me know what time tomorrow, okay?
Yeah. Let me have a look at my agenda.
Okay.
And,
Bam, bam. I was hoping for this trend line to hold, but it did not.
yeah. After, I think at the opening I will be online.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, my man. Sounds good. I will be here.
All right.
Alright,
Hey.
later.
Enjoy your day. Bye.
You too. Dun, dun, dun. First entry pullback, second entry. Yeah, really might call it a day though, cause now we're looking like we're about to range out of here. I know news is coming soon. See if we can get it on a little M&Q short. Maybe. Let's see how we do. Make this 50 bucks. Wonder what else is going on. Watch some other vids.
Shopify helps creators like Nona Lucia here. You want to see how I make it? Turn up.
Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday, June 2nd, 2022. I'm back at the desk today. I wasn't able to trade yesterday because we had an appointment at 10 o'clock that I forgot about, which happens fairly often, but is what it is. Anyway, I'm here just a little bit before the open. I would have liked to be sitting down earlier, but I wasn't. But I'm just here long enough to get my charts ready, my cheat sheet done, and taking a look at the daily here. It was the first thing I generally look at. We're kind of right at yesterday's close. Now, had one been here earlier, there's an argument to say that you could have maybe got a short down to the close, because the close was 99 and price is at 95 right now. And it just came through it at 906. So 20 minutes ago. So it's already done that. Okay. And price had kind of gone up since last night. This candle here is 7:49 p.m. Now, that's not very many candles. So volume is light right now. But, pretty much going up and then got up to around 20, which is to be expected. And encountered some resistance. Now it's coming back down to test already has tested the close of yesterday. Now the opening yesterday is 41.55 or so. So, and the low is 40.73. So if this stays below 4100, we could see it go down to that 75, even down to 80 would be a nice trade. But it's now, of course, flirting with this 4100 level, which is such a big level, as I've talked about for a long time. It just is that way. It keeps coming and hitting it, bouncing off it on either side. And right now it's just wavering around it because it's not sure if it's going to hold or not. So no trade right at this second, but let's just take a peek and see what might happen. What's price done? Now this is 8:30. There was a news announcement. Not big though, and then it's come down. So since then, that was around 15, 17. It's come down as low as 92.50, 92.25. Did it make it up to 4100 exactly or not? Yes, came up exactly to 4100. And then it came down to 92.50 again. So this is maybe even one tick lower than this. So the next thing to do is wait and see if it'll come up and hit 4100 again and see what happens there. Or if it were to happen to come and stop at 47.50 or 97.50, sorry, and just not be able to get up past 4100 like this. It's only got right to it, and that's it. It came here, maybe a tick short of it, built up some steam, hit it right to the tick, and then now it's coming back down here and it's trying to decide what to do. We do know that there's a good downside right to the bottom of this candle here around 75, so that's very much worth checking on. If it doesn't break 4100, well worth looking at that, depending on the price action, of course. And if it does go up above it, well, where can it go? It was right here around 20, not very long ago, so definitely to there. If it wants to go up, it's going to be looking for 41.50. That's the way I look at it anyway. There's 930. Let's see if it can punch through it or not. If it can't punch through it here at 930, then maybe we're worth a shot to take it south. Okay, I'm going to try it short. We're getting a lot of selling on the actual stocks. Let's put a target down at 80. That would be a really nice trade if it got there. It's 92, 91, so we want to see it's broken this now. So but not totally. It's only really broken this if it goes through.
Jumped in on M&Q. Wasn't the wrong
let's see
thing.
If we can get
Jumped
that
in
or
on
not.
the Apex, but hey, we'll take that. We're trying to get.
Notice they have a wide stop, right? Just because.
45.
It's 9:30, so it can go like that. It can come right back up here in 2 seconds and then be right back down here 2 seconds later. So now it's going to beat 90. Can it break it? Yes, it can. Okay, so we're heading for 75. The low on the day so far is right here, which is 83.50. So I'm going to say if it were to get to 83.50, I would be content with just taking that. Stock. Well, where can it go? It was right here around 20, not very long ago, so definitely to there. If it wants to go up, it's going to be looking for 41.50. That's the way I look at it anyway. There's 9:30. Let's see if it can punch through it or not. If it can't punch through it here at 9:30, then maybe we're worth a shot to take it south. Okay, I'm going to try it short. We're getting a lot of selling on the actual stocks. Let's put a target down at 80. That would be a really nice trade if it got there. It's 92, 91, so we want to see is there. It's broken this now, so but not totally. It's only really broken this if it goes through 90. So let's see if we can get that or not. Notice they have a wide stop, right? Just because it's 9:30, so it can go like that. It can come right back up here in 2 seconds. Notice they have a wide civic actual.
So watch how homie enters this.
There's 9:30. Let's see if it can going to be looking for 41.50. That's the way I look at it anyway. There's 9:30. Let's see if it can punch through it or not. If it can't punch through it here at 9:30, then maybe we're worth a shot to take it south. Okay, I'm going to try it short. We're getting a lot of selling on the actual stocks. Let's put a target down at 80. That would be a really nice trade if it got there. It's 92, 91, so we want to see is there. It's broken this now, so but not totally. It's only really broken this if it goes there. Let's put a target. God, take it south. Okay, I'm going to try. If it can't punch through it here at 9:30, then maybe we're worth a shot. Let's see if it can punch through it or not. If it can't punch through it here, it's going to be looking for 41.50. That's the way I look at it anyway. There's 9:30. And if it does go up about around 75, so that maybe a tick short of it, built up past 4100 like this, just wait and see if it'll come up and hit to 4100 exactly or not. 17 has come down as low as 8:30. There was a news announcement, not big though, and then it's come down. So since then, that was around 15, 17. It's come down as low as 92.50, 92.25. Did it make it up to 4100 exactly or not? Yes, came up exactly to 4100. And then it's came down to 92.50 again. So this is maybe even one tick lower than this. So the next thing to do is wait and see if it'll come up and hit 4100 again and see what happens there. Or if it were to happen to come and stop at 47.50 or 97.50, sorry, and just not be able to get up past 4100 like this, it's only got right to it and that's it. It came here, maybe a tick short of it, built up some steam, hit it right to the tick, and then now it's coming back down here and it's trying to decide what to do. We do know that there's a good downside right to the bottom of this candle here around 75. So that's very much worth checking on. If it doesn't break 4100, well worth looking at that, depending on the price action, of course. And if it does go up above it, well, where can it go? It was right here around 20, not very long ago, so definitely to there. If it wants to go up, it's going to be looking for 41.50. That's the way I look at it anyway. There's 9:30. Let's see if it can punch through it or not. If it can't punch through it here at 9:30, then maybe we're worth a shot. Take it south. Okay, I'm going to try it short. We're getting a lot of selling on the actual stocks. Let's put a target down at 80. That would be a really nice trade if it got there. It's 92, 91, so we want to see, is there, it's broken this now. So let's, but not totally. It's only really broken this if it goes through 90. So let's see if we can get that or not. Notice they have a wide stop, right? Just because it's 9:30, so it can go like that. You can come right back up here in 2 seconds and then be right back down here 2 seconds later. So now it's going to beat 90. Can it break it? Yes, it can. Okay, so we're heading for 75. The low on the day so far is right here, which is 83.50. So I'm going to say if it were to get to 83.50, I would be content with just taking that. But let's see. Yes, I like to see it get hammered through a level like that. Move this down a bit more. What did I say the low was? Yesterday the low was 71.50. There's 83.50. The heck with it, I'm out. Good enough. I got it at 83.25. It retested this. It's very likely going to go down further, but what do I care? That's enough right there, and I'm done. That's worth more than finding out if I'm right that it's going to go to here or not. 71.50. There's 83.50. The heck with it, I'm out. Good enough. I got it at 83.25. It retested this. It's very likely going to go down further, but what do I care? That's enough right there, and I'm done. Yesterday the low was 71.50. There's 83.50. The heck with it, I'm out. Good enough. I got it at 83.25. It retested this. It's very likely going to go down further, but what do I care? That's enough right there, and I'm done. That's worth more than finding out if I'm right that it's going to go to here or not. All right. Well, it came back up to 94, which would have been right around my stop. I think my stop was 95.25, so it would have just held there, but still, I'd be sweating big time right now and kicking myself for not getting up down here or whatever. It just came and touched this same low from from last night. So, hey, no complaints there. That's enough. I'm not going to try anymore, guys. Honestly, once you get positive enough, just get out. That's what I've eventually wound up doing in my trading, and I've never looked back. Now it's coming down again. You know, I could wind up with more in this trade, but I would have had to suffer through this, and then who knows what's going to happen. Yeah, it's probably going to go to 71 or whatever, but I'll take this quick and easy without having to suffer through that. And then maybe I'm not even in it anymore. Maybe by the time I get back to break even, I'm punching out because I had to take all this heat of a big stop on a open trade, right? So how low did it go? 78, yeah. So anyway, take a look at the P&L. 31.69 net of commissions, max open profit 36.87. That would have been nicer, but max open loss 375, 6 ticks. No complaints there, guys. Absolutely none. That's a good day. By the way, thank you for watching the Q&A video I posted yesterday, guys. I'm sorry the audio was so bad. I won't let that happen. Good morning, guys. Today is Thursday, June 2nd, 2020.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, this is another ad, but guess what? No Lamborghini here, no fancy car house. What I'm going to do is show you how to make this money, cash, an extra $10,000 to $20,000 a month, and all you need to do is learn how to trade options, because guess what? 1 to 2 hours a day is all you need to make 5 figures a month, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it step by step, down to a $100 a day checklist. So if you have a laptop, a computer, or Wi-Fi, and you have an extra hour or two a day to spare, click the link below, and let me show you how to get this money.
Thanks, but no thanks, my man.
I was looking for a way to make some extra money. I saw this video of a guy talking about how much money he made on DoorDash. So I figured I'd give it a shot. And I'm so glad I did. getting started, it's
Alright,
super
211,
easy. Thanks
so
to DoorDash. I'm my
can't
own
get
boss.
that 40
I get to
right
make
now,
my own
so I'm gonna
schedule.
just stop
Have
like my
less
man
hours.
just told me. Stop forcing it. 200 for the day. I'll call it. Maybe I'll come back on after a while. Good stuff. Good stuff, gang, gang. Oh, yes. Let's go. Let's go. Happy trading. Happy trading. Good stuff. Stay focused.